Hey, Terry Decathlon Tiny Homes, and today I want to show you the step of the HVAC rough-in. So basically, we start on the outside of the home where the bracket's going to go. You see we kind of marked this line right here. So we kind of held the bracket up to see where the bracket's going to bolt in. And then we drill our two holes knowing that the HVAC unit is going to be here. We know the location of where that's going in, so we keep it in a nice straight line to where the condenser is going to be. So these holes are drilled, you can see, kind of on an angle headed upwards. Couple reasons for this. Reason number one, the pipe is copper, so if you go straight into the wall, it's going to be very hard to bend. You got to bend it within 3.5 inches to go in another direction. So you want to avoid like really hardcore bends if you can. Number two, though, and more importantly, is water come down the wall. Once we seal all this up, even if something ever seeped in there, it's on an angle like this, so the water's not going to want to go inside the wall. So this is kind of how it gets started out here. If we head in and we can see the pipes and how we run them in the wall, there's a couple little tricks to the trade there as well. So here we are on the inside. So this is that location. You can see this location. These are going on that angle towards the out. They come in, they start running up the wall. So this is our Poseidon model, which has two blower heads, two mini split blower heads. This is the bedroom I'm standing in. We're going to get a blower here, and then I'll show you the one over there. So the reason that this is going roundy round is that this line needs to be 10 feet long between the condenser blower and the condenser. So that's kind of a pressure issue. I'm not a mini split expert in how they work and build, but they do need to have that 10 foot of line so that there's enough coolant inside the system for it to work properly. That much I do know. So that's why this goes in circles. Then you'll see the drain pipe. So after we put the siding on, these will be popping out of the wall and we'll be able to hook up the blower. And you can see this is a braided drain. You can see that that's really tough, right? That's really tough. It's not, we take the drain line that comes in the mini split unit and we throw it in the garbage immediately. And these are special order drain pipes, so we use these instead. So when they're inside the wall, you see how we got clipped with the nails. You know it's not going to kink. You know it's not going to kink while the house is driving down the road, and then it exits the wall there. So we use a special braided drain line. And then if you see the other Poseidon blower, you can see how it's coming up. We kind of take it up through the corner, and we do a little fur out here. You see that extra 2x4 that's nailed onto the top wall plate. So that's going to catch it all the way through, and then our wall siding will clip right on the front here and hide it entirely. And then you can see how we kind of bend it around and over. So now it's sitting on the very corner of the loft, and we're going to do a little fur out there as well. And this is where this one ends up. So, and you can see the same thing here. We have the braided, really tough braided drain line that's going to come out of the wall here. You can see that it's going downward. We don't have any up and down there. It's going straight down through here and then through the bottom of the trailer. Okay, so that is the HVAC and some of the important aspects of installing it. Again, using a better drain hose is, I think, absolutely critical in a house that drives down the road. And then lastly, you can see this, the electrical cable. So this runs all the way back to the unit because the power is going to be located outside for the entire system. All the power is outside. The power goes into the condenser, and then two wires from the condenser run to the two blowers. So all the power is located outside, and this is kind of how it looks before walls start going on. We'll cut a nice little gap here so that the HVAC guy can do his work, and that is the rough-in HVAC on the Poseidon.